morning, esteemed board members. My name is Muhammad Nur Firdaus bin Ngadiman, and as the Senior Manager HR at the IBM Malaysia Sdn Bhd, I am honored to present today on the crucial topic of cross-cultural communication within our company's remote teams. In our increasingly globalized business environment, the ability to communicate effectively across culture is not just an asset, it is a necessity. Effective cross-cultural communication enables us to harness the diverse perspective of our team members, fostering innovation, creativity, and mutual understanding. First of all, I would like to welcome our board member, our respective chairman, Mr. Anton Stroholm from Sweden, Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Omar Akleken from Middle East, and our Chief Finance Officer, Mrs. Hikari from Japan. Allow me to set the context by providing some background information about our company. We are a leading Malaysian multinational company renowned for our innovative solutions and global reach. Our operations span multiple continents with teams situated in Asia, Europe, North America, Middle East, and beyond. You can see at the graph number of active employees by the month. Today, I will share with you the benefits of cross-cultural communication, the challenge we face, and practical recommendation to enhance our communication strategies. By addressing this aspect, we can ensure that our diverse team work together seamlessly despite the geographical distance that separate us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the benefits of communicating across cultures, which is very important to the growth of our business. Picture a group of people who all think the same way. It might seem like a good idea, but it will not have the variety of ideas that come from having different people. Cross-cultural conversations help us see things from different point of view, which leads to more creativity and new ideas. As an example, one of our most recent projects was to make a new product for a market around the world. Our team, which had people from Asia, Europe, North America, each brought something special to the table. The Asian team offered design elements based on regional trends. The European team was more concerned with environmental issues, and the North American team talked about how the users would feel. The variety of ideas products produced a creative, eco-friendly, and user-centered product that won a lot of praise. Can you think of a time when a co-worker from a different culture gave you an idea that made the job much better? This kind of situations show how powerful different points of view can be. Cross-cultural communication also helps us understand and break into new areas. When we understand the subtleties of the cultures of the people we want to reach, we can make sure that our tactics meet their specific needs. For instance, our marketing team in the Middle East was able to start a campaign that fit in perfectly with the culture and traditions of the area. This knowledge, which comes from being able to communicate well across culture, led to a big rise in market share and customer loyalty. Respected members, cross-cultural contact has a lot of benefits, but it also has some troubles that need to be dealt with. You may have thought that someone's direct feedback was too blunt at a meeting. You may have also been in a situation where verbal communication left you guessing what the real message was. Having this problem is normal when working with people from different cultures. Direct communication and honesty are important in some countries. Others use your non-verbal cues and the situation to communicate more indirectly. Unfortunately, this can cause confusion. For instance, a person from a low-context culture might say, "This method doesn't work," while a person from a high-context culture might imply the same thing in a more subtle way. Not being aware of these changes can make things difficult. Why do our cultural backgrounds affect how we deal with conflicts? For more examples, some cultures like to deal with problems directly and in confrontational way, while others might try to avoid open conflict to keep the peace. This difference can cause problems that can be fixed or arguments that can get worse. Consider a situation in which people on a team from different cultures disagree about the order of importance of a project. Some wanted to talk about it right away in order to solve the problem, while others wanted to take a more informal approach in the hopes that the problem would go away on its own over time. Finding a middle ground and ending the conflict successfully meant understanding, respecting this preference. Then, let us talk about making choice. Some cultures make choice in a structured way, with the leaders making the last word. In other cases, a collaborative method is better, where the whole team helps make decisions. Imagine that you have a short amount of time to finish the job. In a hierarchical society, a leader might make quick decisions but help things move along quickly. But if people work together, the process might take longer because everyone is trying to reach a decision. Both ways of doing things have their good points, but they can have different effects on project timelines and team relations. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we have seen the benefits of communicating across cultures, let's look at some ways that we can improve it in our teams. First, we need to pay for training in how to be sensitive to other cultures. Our team members can learn to understand and value each other's different backgrounds through regular workshop and training events. This can help people get along and respect each other. We will also make sure that every new team member has a good idea of our diverse environment by including cultures awareness in our boarding programs. Next, we need to set clear rules for how to talk to each other. Making communication rules clear helps keep everyone on the same page and avoid confusion. For instance, we could make a conversation handbook that lists the best way to talk to people from other cultures, the best channel to use, and proper manners to follow. Another important tactic is to encourage regular feedback and open communication. We should make sure that everyone on the team feels comfortable talking about their problems and ideas. With open feedback loops, we can fix problems quickly and keep getting better. Imagine that our team has regular culture chats where they can share their stories and talk about any problems they are having communicating. This can help build a sense of community and keep things getting better. Lastly, it is important to support different leadership. Think about a leadership team where each person brings a different cultural point of view to the table. This not only helps us make better decisions, but it also shows that we value variety. A leader who knows and values your culture can really inspire a lot of people, right? Okay, then finally, we can make a place where cross-cultural conversation works well by teaching cultural sensitivity, setting clear rules for communications, giving regular feedback, and encouraging leadership from a variety of backgrounds. We need to do these things to make sure that our varied teams can work well together. Ladies and gentlemen, while we are wrapping up, let us go over the main things we have talked about today again. Through our discussion of the benefits of cross-cultural communication, we have shown how different points of view and knowledge about the global market fuel our creativity and success. Our problems include different ways of communicating, resolving conflicts, and making decisions. Lastly, we talk about some practical ways to improve our communication across culture. These include training in cultural sensitivity, clear communication rules, regular feedback, and an inclusive leadership style. For our company to reach its goal, all these things show how important it is to communicate clearly across culture. It is what holds our different teams together and push them to be creative and productive. Knowing the steps we have laid out, I am sure our team can solve any communication problems. We can make our interaction better and make sure our teams work well together. Do not forget that the path to better cross-cultural conversations is always happening. We should promise to reach each other's works and get better every day. Cheers for paying attention. I appreciate the chance to share these ideas with all of our board members today. Let's continue this journey together and using our differences to help us succeed even more. Thank you. Before I end this video, I would like to say thank you for watching the presentation, and I would like to say thank you to OUMH2303, to my lecturer, Madam Zarina binti Zamri, for the lecture and guidance, also to my friends and family. Thank you very much. See you again. Bye.